Hey guys, and welcome to Tantrum House Studio 3. I'm Liam, and today we're doing a playthrough of the game, The Shivers. Hey guys, and welcome to Tantrum House Studio 3. I'm Liam.
I'm Lincoln.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Charlie, and I'm going to be the storyteller this evening for The Shivers, our pop-up tabletop mystery adventure in which a group of kids are exploring the creepy old Fogmore Manor at the end of their street and seeing what kinds of mysteries they can uncover, what kind of dangers they might have to face. And if you like what you see tonight, you should know that coming to a Kickstarter near you is the Triple Terror campaign, which will feature 3 new expansion packs with a dozen new scenarios, new rooms, a dungeon, a laboratory, a giant museum with a dinosaur skeleton in it, and you will be able to get the all-in package if you want, which will also give you the core game. With that said, I, as the storyteller, will be setting things up, telling the players what happens as a result of their actions, keeping the story moving forward, but the real stars of the show are our 3 players. So I'm going to let them introduce the characters that they're playing tonight.
Alright, I'm Elijah, and Elijah lives next door and knows all the spooky legends of Fogmore Cove. Hating being stuck inside, this 10-year-old is usually found playing sports on the neighborhood streets, always up for an adventure and a chance to use his athletic skills. Favorite saying, he shoots, he scores.
And what are your abilities and fears?
Okay, so everyone gets 1 ability and 1 fear, or multiple abilities and a few fears. Athleticism, any task requiring physical skill or coordination. And I have a tennis racket, can be used on minor foes, except in endgame. And fears, small enclosed spaces.
Oh,
I'm sure that won't be a problem.
absolutely not.
Okay, I'm Brighton Shivers. I'm one of the family members in the Shiver family. I have a big brother who looks out for my little sister. I'm a 13-year-old boy. I'm very smart, and my favorite saying is, that's what I'm referring to. My abilities are, I have a musical instrument. I play them. I like playing them. I can read sheet music. My fear is being in the dark.
Oh. Okay, well, I am playing Autumn Lark, a reclusive 13-year-old teen who faces challenges socializing and breaking out of her routine. I'm not very verbal, but I enjoy those I trust, and my favorite saying is, please give me some space. I have a photographic memory and hidden sight, which means I can sense undiscovered items in the room, and I am afraid of fire and being alone.
Okay, so
it's very sad.
Put someone next to you.
Well, Elijah, Brighton, Autumn, you 3 start this adventure just taking a stroll back from town when you happen to notice some signs posted around the neighborhood. Now these signs say, "Help! Lost kitten."
Oh no.
And they're signed by someone named Amy. And the hand-written notice, it features a cute hand-drawn picture of a kitten wearing a collar.
Aww.
And the collar has the name Gretel on it.
Gretel.
As you continue walking home, you pass in front of the old Fogmore Manor, and you see that the front door is slightly ajar, and you think you hear a faint meowing sound from inside.
Hey guys, I think the cat's inside.
Yeah, really?
Maybe we should go in and look.
For sure.
What do you think?
Yeah, let's go inside.
The 3 children cannot resist the call of adventure,
Absolutely not.
and so they find themselves going up the walk, up the creaky old steps, and through the ancient door of the Fogmore Manor, finding themselves now in a very peculiar parlor, which must have been the main gathering room of the manor. A heavy coat of dust covers everything, and some unusual paintings adorn the walls. So at this point, we're going to go in order. We're going to say, Liam, we're going to start with you first, and then we'll go clockwise around. For your turn, you will be able to take an action lasting roughly 5 seconds. So that's looking at one section of the room,
Alright.
interacting with one thing.
Yeah. Am I allowed to like ask questions or anything to you?
Yeah, you can.
All right. I guess I'll go over and check what's in the piano.
Okay. On the piano,
Okay.
you notice it looks like it's not been taken care of super well. It's all dusty, probably
Alright.
out of tune, but you notice sheet music, and the sheet
Alright.
music is signed, the title is Lullaby of Bones. And just from your, you have the knowledge of music,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
You
no,
ju-
I don't.
No, I
he
do,
does.
I
He
do.
does.
Oh, well then Brighton could tell you that it just looking at the sheet music, it seems like it's a very haunting melody.
All right.
Ooh.
All right. That's my whole turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna try and open this like cabinet.
The cabinet
This
on
cabinet
the
here?
west.
Yeah.
This is the east.
West. West cabinet.
Okay. In the
You see the,
cabinet,
Can you
We
open it?
see-
I think you can actually open it.
if he lets us.
you see, yes, it rattles right open, and inside is a banana.
A banana.
Oh no.
What's on that banana? It's like a little stick.
And there's
just a torch.
also, there's a little stick in there. You might even call it a wand.
Ooh, is it a cat toy? Can we use it as a
looks
cat
like
toy?
torch almost.
Okay.
All
Well,
right,
do
so
you wanna
it's
pick
a-
that
It's
up?
a
Can I
wand
pick
that
it
has
up?
like a little kind of flames inscribed in it.
Ooh.
Who knows what that might do?
All right.
So if you can pick up an item, you're gonna write it on your
Yeah.
character
so
sheet.
Can I pick it up?
Absolutely.
There we go.
Pick it up. I get
a wand.
Can I pick them both up?
Yes, you can take them
All
both.
right.
So you got a flame wand and a banana.
No
Yeah.
telling which one would be more important.
Yeah.
All right, Autumn, it's your turn.
I would like to look in the clock.
All right. You look in that clock, and you see a pendulum.
Ooh, there's a pendulum. I can't.
It makes
think
the
we
clock
can-
work.
Is there anything in there but a pendulum?
There is nothing particularly,
There's no key card.
nothing particularly
keys.
special about this clock.
Oh.
All right. That's back to me.
Something you guys notice now that you've been in here for a minute is that there are doors on both sides,
All right.
and there are paw prints on the dusty floor leading to the west. Not saying you have to go there right now or anything. You can keep looking as long as you want, find all the stuff, but
All right. I'm gonna check
something you notice.
the east cabinet.
all right. You it sticks for a little bit and then you get it
There's, like,
open.
A little like lamp.
And yes, there is a rusty lantern in there.
Can I take it up?
Absolutely.
Take that lantern. All right, are you checking the door or am I checking the door? With the cat paw prints or the other side?
Before we do that, I
Okay.
actually want to check. Can I check to see if there's anything inside the fireplace?
Yeah, in fact, the fireplace is on, and there are these long burning sticks, like partly in there.
Okay.
You can. They look really hot though. Like maybe
All right.
you wouldn't want to just.
touch them.
You wouldn't want to just grab those without a plan.
Can I
Alright.
try and use my wand?
In the fireplace.
Like use my fire wand?
Yeah,
just fire.
you
That was fine.
Yeah, you just point it at the fireplace, and nothing happens.
Oh.
And then, when you're not expecting it, a flame shoots out and goes into the fireplace, and there's a whoosh of fire. And now that the things in there are even more on fire.
Okay. So I can use that as a weapon.
Yeah, but be
Okay.
careful where you point that thing.
Yeah.
All right, do you think I should go after the cat paw print door? Or
Yeah, go for that.
okay. I would like to to see if I can open the door to the west with the
Yeah,
cat
west.
paw prints.
All right, yes, you go for the door, and it's old and it's heavy, but it's not locked.
Ooh, yay.
So
good.
you get there right away.
New room.
Whoa. Like a library almost.
And you enter a spooky study, complete with tall bookshelves packed
Is she
with
supposed to be on there?
tall, dusty novels and odds and ends, and something you hear snoring coming from somewhere in the room.
What? All right. Is that her whole turn? Or should we?
I think that's it.
All
That's
right.
her turn.
I'm gonna go investigate the snoring.
As you go in there, you cannot help but notice that sort of under or behind the chair, there is a girl just on the floor, sleeping. She is dressed in old, like, Victorian style clothes.
Okay, weird.
You're gonna try to wake her up?
I guess.
Yeah, actually, as you get close to her, you just step and there's a creak of the floorboards, and all of a sudden she jolts awake and looks around and goes, "Whoa, who, where? I don't know how. I must have fallen asleep. Sorry, my name's Amy.
Amy?
Have you found my kitten? I was searching around this enormous house, but suddenly I got very sleepy."
Oh no.
Weird.
Okay.
All right. Like your turn.
Ooh, I know it. Okay. Can I try and follow the cat like paw prints?
Into the room?
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
does it keep going?
The cat paw prints come into this room, and then they suddenly stop.
Like someone pick it up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
You can go. You can do a little more than that on your turn.
All right.
Because you would have noticed that just coming into the room.
Okay, can I check this west cabinet? Where's
Far away.
she was sleeping? And you're
Mhm.
sleeping?
You see that there is a book there,
Can we open it?
and it is called Conjuring Monsters. And as you kind of give it a little flip through, you notice that the page of it has been torn out. And they're in alphabetical order. It's somewhere in the S's. There's a page missing.
S page, like an S monster.
Monster.
Can Autumn look at the desk?
Yes, you notice that there is a note on the desk,
Okay.
and it says, "I hid the key somewhere safe and warm." And it is signed Professor Murgatroyd,
Smurgatroyd.
a name that means nothing to you.
All right.
Okay.
That is a fun name, though.
Okay.
I can't go look at any place warm. I'm scared of fire.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. All right, back to me. I'm gonna go check the fire then, see if look for a little key.
Okay, you go back in there and you're just checking it out. It's so hot, especially because it's been fireballed. And you're looking around. As far as you can tell, there is no key in there. But as you're in there, you notice that there is a note
In
on the
fire?
table that
Oh,
you guys missed the first time through.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Didn't check the table.
If you as you're looking at that note, it says, "We're behind schedule, Professor. We'll need that kitten soon. You'd better find one fast or else." And it is signed Miss Midnight.
It's midnight.
You think she's the witch that we see out the window?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's a little motion, something
Alright.
kind of swooshes by the window, but it's probably nothing. Probably a
Probably
bird.
just the wind.
Okay, my turn. I think if there's no key in the fire over there, I'm gonna try and check this torch.
The picture on the wall?
Oh, that's a picture.
Yeah, it looks like a picture on a wall.
Oh.
Okay, can you show me where you are?
This picture on the east or the west side wall
Mm-hmm.
above the cabinet.
Yeah, there is just this weird abstract art there, and you really can't make much of it. It disturbs you. Something in you just kind of shifts, and it feels in your tummy as you look at it.
Ooh. I think we should explore more of the house to see if there is more warm spot
yeah.
since it's not that fireplace.
Okay.
Can I look at the east side wall see if there's a door that's unlocked there?
Yeah.
In the parlor.
Okay. that's my
Sure,
turn.
you go right over to that door, and you see that there is a keyhole there,
Oh,
But it's locked.
and it is locked.
Okay, so there is going to be a warm spot that we can find
Okay,
a
so
key.
we-
Alright.
yeah.
Can I? Is my turn?
Yes.
Can I explore more of this room, like check the shelves and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. So as you're in there, you're kind of looking around. You notice there's a safe in the corner. You notice that there's a couple different shelves with stuff. One of them has already been looked through. You found the Conjuring Monsters book. But on the other shelf, you find a interesting little book called The Battle of Bones.
Ooh.
Oh, it's like the sheet music.
And
Interesting.
you just flip through a page and you notice there's a dog-eared page in there, like someone had been reading it. And on it says, "The brave knight knew there were but 3 ways to vanquish his bony foes. Calm them with music, destroy the magical bone that conjured them, or smash them into pieces with sword or axe."
So I think that's gonna be how we have to defeat whatever monster we come across.
Play it with music.
Either the music, or
Smash
destroy
it.
whatever the bone is, or
Smash
that's
it.
probably what that's a hint to.
Yeah.
Do you see any other warm places we can go explore to find this key?
Yeah, Amy is kind of wandering around. She seems very distraught. Obviously, she is still missing her kitten, and she's not sure why she fell asleep in this house. She looks over at the safe and says, "That's very strange. There's no keyhole in this safe. There's only a thermometer."
Wait, what's the safe? Right here.
Yeah, we looked in it once.
Wait, where's the safe?
Maybe if you heat up the safe, it would be a warm spot. Maybe.
Yeah, use the one.
I mean,
Okay, I'll try and use the one on the thermometer.
Yeah, you can place the wand kind of near it, and this time when you use it, instead of shooting a fireball, it's kind of like almost like a welder, where it's just this stream of heat flows from it, and you can see that the safe rattles a little bit, and the thermometer goes up, and there's a click, and it just pops open.
Okay.
what's inside?
Okay, what's
Inside the safe, you find
Okay, please be a key.
Key.
an ornate black key,
Yes.
and
Write it down. You have a key now.
there is a small
cat.
pet collar,
Oh.
Oh no.
and there's a cloak.
Ooh, you get all the cool stuff.
Invisibility cloak.
Okay. Well, we don't. Well,
Do you put it on just to?
Yeah, sure, I'll put it on.
if you find a strange cloak in
so-
a creepy old mansion, do you automatically put it on?
Brighton
not?
definitely just, he finds
know.
things, he uses them, he fireballs things.
Okay.
Very brave.
He wraps the cloak around him and disappears.
Cloak of invisibility.
Let's go.
Although he doesn't know that he's disappeared at first, because that's how it works when you're invisible.
We can't see you. Okay.
Okay, that's
Well, we got to get the key to that door.
All right.
okay.
I think we
So
should.
I guess I'll just give you the key.
Well, did you want to do something before we open the door?
No, it's your turn.
Amy notices that you found that, and she goes over and sees the collar that you guys found, and she says, "That's Gretel's collar.
Oh no.
Gretel must be here somewhere."
Absolutely.
Amy does.
Yes.
All right. Maybe I thought you were Amy.
I'm Autumn. Both A names.
Yes,
very
yes,
close.
yes. Amy is our Victorian girlfriend here.
Girlfriend. Okay.
Sleeping Beauty.
There we go.
Stay tuned for developments in the next episode.
Oh goodness. All right. Do we? Is there anything we want to do before we try opening that door?
Just open it.
I think. I just think that's the next thing we're gonna want to do is try to bring Brighton over to open the door.
Yeah.
All right, the key fits perfectly. There's a little click, and the door swings open,
Oh.
ushering you into a cluttered kitchen.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
This it's a very cluttered kitchen, and it's filled with a host of strange aromas from centuries of meals long past.
Century.
At least you hope that's just meals.
Oh.
All right. I
goodness.
guess I'm gonna start by opening this Is that an oven? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, a couple of things that you notice right away as you go into the room. You notice, first of all, that there is another door on the other side.
Oh.
Also, you notice that there is a stove.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And you can actually feel that there's heat coming off of it, like it was being used very recently.
Uh-oh.
There is a cauldron. And from the cauldron, it's just the foulest smell that you have ever smelled is coming from that. And also, you can hear a faint meowing sound coming
from the cauldron
somewhere beyond the door.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. I guess I'm gonna go for the oven and the stove. Open that up. Open door.
Okay. The stove has nothing in it. But if you look at the cauldron on top of the stove, which is fine, you look in there, and there is a green bone. And it is boiling.
That's the bone that
down
we're
in
gonna crush.
the water.
Can I grab it?
It is. You
boiling
put your
water?
hand toward it,
No.
and you realize that it is way too hot
Alright.
for you to even touch that.
Oh. Still,
All right.
real world logic still applies.
Yeah.
I use this key.
Yep.
Yeah, he is that key. All right. Leadership.
Okay, can I check under that table? Because I feel like I see something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you look around the table. There's just little like crumbs and scraps of stuff under there. But while you're there, you kind of put your hand on it, and you notice, oh, there's something on the table, and it's another note. In fact, it's a page. It's a page from the book you found earlier.
Does it have S?
The S. Is it the S monster?
Bone.
And it says, to conjure a skeleton,
Oh, skeleton.
bring a pot of water to boil, add a green bone, a kitten's whiskers, and a dash of skull root powder. Stir occasionally. When the skeleton is summoned, its bones will still be soft. Keep it in a cool, dark place until they've hardened.
You're the fridge.
That would be it. That would.
Yeah.
Is there?
There is
that a fridge?
There is a pantry in the corner. There is by the other things you see by the oven. There are some pot holders.
I think I want to check to see if that door is unlocked or not on the east side.
Sure, and I misspoke earlier. It is not a door. It is a trap door in the floor.
Okay.
Alright.
Can I see if I can sense any undiscovered items or hidden items in this room with my special ability?
You can kind of sense that there's some like weird ingredients above the cauldron on the shelf,
Skeleton.
and
No, like that one.
there's probably stuff in the pantry.
Open the pantry.
Well, that was my turn, so you can open the
All right,
pantry
I'm
if
gonna
you
open
would
the
like.
pantry. I'm gonna open the pantry. Can I open it?
Yeah. Comes right open. You find a jug of milk.
Oh,
For the
not a
cat.
skeleton?
And there
For
is
the cat.
a
To lure
jar.
the cat.
You find an empty jar that is conveniently labeled skull root powder.
Oh no.
The stuff that you need.
And then just like a mishmash of other little ingredients that you can't even identify.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the stuff and just throw it on the ground.
Okay?
Just pour it all out.
Yeah. It's,
What if we slip at that
the
later?
floor is now dirty with
Alright.
you don't even know what.
Oh man.
Skull root powder. Alright.
Okay, on my turn, I have an idea. So it said we need kitten whiskers.
Well,
They already got
I
kittens, so
think
that's in
the
pot.
boiling pot with the green bone means that they've
yeah.
already created the skeleton.
Can we just go in the trap door?
You.
I
You're the,
definitely think we want to try the trapdoor.
Okay, so I'll try and open the trapdoor.
you
So here's the thing.
using all of your considerable strength,
Absolutely.
Wrench.
As a 13-year-old.
the door open,
Oh.
and it is very dark. Like you cannot even see to the bottom of the stairs.
You don't want to be
Dark.
in the dark.
It's a cat down there?
Oh man. Who has the lantern?
You think you hear little mews? No, a little stronger, a little louder.
Alright.
Are you so
Alright, so with the lantern.
Are we all going down?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's all go
That's
down.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you figure out how to get the lantern on. It's old, it's rusty, but it
Amy.
still works.
Amy, you stay up here.
Amy, don't come with. You don't want to see what happened to your cat.
Yeah.
And
Isn't one of you afraid of the dark?
Yes, that's why we have the
yes.
lantern.
you're gonna
Brighton is
scoot this
scared
just
of
a
the
little this
dark.
way. And you find yourselves in a bleak basement,
Oh no.
dimly lit, filled with stagnant air. This was the manor's old storage and utility room. A couple things that you can see. You cannot see any exit other than the trapdoor in the staircase that you just came down. There is a furnace down here. It's warm, and there is a dull glow kind of coming out from it, so you can see around in the room somewhat. There is a large crate. It appears to be nailed shut, but you can hear sounds of plaintive mewing coming from inside.
Gotta find the key.
There's also
Crowbar.
a like an iron gate in the corner
Iron gate. Alright.
I am.
It's your turn.
Okay.
of
no,
the
it's my
room.
turn.
There's
I
some
think that-
shelves
yeah.
with
You
some
all
stuff
enter.
on
You-
them.
Yes.
You open the trap door, so it's your turn.
Oh yeah.
And then we all went as a group.
I would like to look at the tools on the east side to see if I can find something useful to open that box.
Yeah, you rummage around in there, and you find a crowbar.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what we want.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna open that gate.
Really? You're gonna look for the cold thing to get the skeleton monster? Is that what we're doing?
Well,
I
we don't really need the cat.
thought the whole point was to find the cat of the story.
You
Yeah,
go-
I want to open it.
You
Okay.
go over to the gate,
Oh no.
and
Is it locked?
you can't quite
Oh.
figure out how it opens.
Okay.
It seems to be shut, maybe from the other side,
Alright.
and then from the darkness, two yellow eyes
Okay. So it's probably.
look at you.
Oh no.
The cat has yellow eyes.
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
That is the question, right?
And there is a rasping, skittering, crackling sound
Don't touch
as these eyes that were about at your eye level suddenly rise.
Oh man.
And you see before you
Nope. Told you.
a skeleton.
Why is it next to me?
You can throw it in the right
Yeah.
space.
Oh wow.
And it starts fumbling at the lock and the latch of the gate and rattling it.
Yeah,
And-
let's run.
Terrifying.
At this point, you all are overwhelmed with a sense of, how shall we say, panic. And you rush back into the kitchen to plan.
Oh man.
No. I
You
should've
can
done that.
still hear
No.
mewing sounds from the basement.
Okay.
Amy is up here saying, "What happened? Did you find it?"
Yep. Found it.
We found your cat. It's in a nailed shut box.
Broken
There
down.
is a creepy skeleton. The question is, so the skeleton has to stay cold. But what if we
use
try
the
to
wand.
crush the green bone in the cauldron before we go back down?
Okay.
No.
Or,
We
like,
should
break
use,
it.
we could use his wand and kill it.
Okay.
That too. We could do that.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put on my invisible cloak so the skeleton can't see me.
Okay.
And then try and use my wand to at least hurt the
So
skeleton.
go downstairs and do it. So go downstairs. And then shoot it with the wand.
Something that you can kind of tell is as you're moving, your invisibility is not quite as thorough as it is when you're just standing still. The skeleton doesn't seem super smart, but it's sort of skitching and skittering around. You can hear the rasp of its feet sliding across the floor. You point the wand at it, and you let fly just this bolt of fire, and it passes through its ribs, and it hits the stone on the other side. Embers shoot and scatter around the room. And it turns, and it looks, and it thinks it sees you, and it starts to come toward you.
I think I'm gonna try to see if I can poke or crush the green bone in the cauldron with my crowbar. If I can poke at it and crush it and break it.
Okay, you, let's make a die roll.
Okay.
Now that seems to be a reasonable thing for you to do. So let's have you roll a blue die, which is neither giving you an advantage or a disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
It works.
Oh, it works. So you are able to just kind of push into that cauldron. And in fact, you knock the cauldron off the stove, and things go skittering. It smells terrible. A little bit gets on your shoe.
Ew.
That shoe will never smell the same again.
Absolutely not. That was my favorite
The bone
shoe.
clatters to the floor, and it's cracked in a couple places, and you hear this rasping sound of pain from the basement.
That's kind of creepy. But
Then it calls out, "The kitten is for the witch."
The witch.
there's a witch.
And
Oh,
then
it's one outside.
and that's what you hear.
Oh no.
Is
It's not quite gone
it's
yet.
back to Elijah. It's back to
Alright.
Elijah's turn.
So I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna slide tackle the skeleton. Just grab him and just take him down.
Athletic.
Okay.
Yeah, with my athleticism.
Mm-hmm. This is a pretty tough thing for you to do, but you are very athletic. So we're going to let that balance out. We're going to have you roll a blue die.
Okay.
Okay. Don't let it backfire.
It works.
It worked.
Now, Elijah, what you're able to do is knock the skeleton
Alright.
off of its feet. In fact, like one of its foot bones of the lower leg just goes whoosh off and like disconnects, and it topples over. But it's not dead.
Alright.
It seems hurt, and it is now clawing
Oh,
its way toward you.
it's not good.
Oh, what should
I did some
do?
damage. You lost a couple bones.
What you? Well, I'm definitely gonna try crushing the bones some more with my crowbar, until it's actually completely gone,
What do
and
I
then I
use
need
this-
to use the crowbar on the box.
Alright.
What do
But
I use this banana for?
Throw the banana at him.
maybe he slips in the banana peel.
Oh, wait. So he's still standing up, but like one
No,
leg.
he is
He's up,
on the
he's up,
ground
okay.
crawling at you.
Oh yeah.
How
Um,
are you gonna stop him?
You're doing something with the bone?
Well, it's
Hey,
not my
It's
turn
it's
yet.
your turn.
I'm gonna run upstairs because I'm really scared of the dark, and it's pretty scary up here. So I'm gonna run upstairs, and can I try and check this cabinet right there?
We already did.
Oh,
We
you already
did. Do you want to try stomping on the bone to see if you can get it
Oh
to be?
yeah, sure.
Something that you see, maybe like didn't notice before, is that there is there's like a butcher's cleaver
Use it.
in there from the kitchen. Or sorry, there's like one of those big mallets that you get for like tenderizing meat.
Absolutely.
It just looks like it would be good for smashing things.
Okay, so it's pretty much
Pick
just
that
a
up,
hammer.
Pick it up and use it.
Yeah, I'll grab the hammer.
Okay.
That's
No,
my turn.
you're still downstairs.
Yeah, no,
Right,
you guys
okay.
left.
I'm gonna then if you're gonna pulverize the bone, which is what I expect you to
Yeah.
do with your meat cleaver, I'm gonna run downstairs and try to use my crowbar on the box.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you run downstairs. You
Put
can
me
do
downstairs.
that. You notice that the skeleton is now sort of grappling Elijah. It seems like it's trying to bite him with its little skeleton teeth. It's making a horrible chattering sound.
Hit it with your racket.
Let's have you roll a die to see if you are strong enough
Oh,
to
that's
pry this
okay.
crate open
Oh,
in a
man.
very short amount of time.
Yep.
So we'll just do a regular blue die. That's fine.
okay.
Kind of.
Kind of works.
Kind of works.
Oh man.
You get some of it free. You can see inside there is a little kitten in there with big wide eyes.
Yeah, I definitely need to
It
get
will take you a little bit more time. Maybe your friends can buy it for you.
Alright, alright.
Okay.
My turn.
Smack him in the head
Elijah,
with
it
your
is your
racket.
turn,
I'm just
and
gonna
you
grab
are
the
in
racket.
danger at this
I'm
point.
just gonna grab the racket and just go. Just smash it.
Absolutely.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have you roll a red die for this because a tennis racket is not a great weapon.
It works!
That you are able to just get this
Get it off.
miraculous backhand off, and its skull
I'll play
flies
tennis.
across the room and bounces off a wall. It skitters around the room and rolls into the furnace.
Let's go!
And it lets out a horrible
Death rattle.
pain. As you can see, it starts to char and dissolve.
Oh.
And the other bones that it have been holding together start to disanimate and they clatter to the floor.
Yes.
Let's go! Too good.
Okay.
on,
Okay,
man,
my
that's
too
turn.
easy.
I'm gonna try and grind up the bone.
All right.
Yeah, you are able to. This is not a hard thing to do now.
Yeah.
You got the tool and it's right there. You are able to pulverize this thing to the point where you're pretty sure it would never be able to be used again in such a fashion to, for example,
good, we're good.
resummon the skeleton.
I am definitely still using my crowbar on
Yeah,
the
by
box.
this time, it's taken you some time, but you've gotten it open.
Yes.
And a kitten comes bounding out right through your legs and runs up these stairs.
Please tell me it's going
so
to
it's
Amy.
next to me.
Well, hopefully it's going to Amy.
Yeah.
Well, I have
Yeah,
a collar, so.
you can hear Amy cry out, Gretel!
Like, oh.
So I guess we're probably all walking back upstairs.
Yeah.
Yes, you as you are all back upstairs, you can see that the kitten Gretel is just in Amy's arms, just cuddling up to her, nuzzling her on the neck.
Aww.
And Amy is really worried. She says, "Oh, poor Gretel. She looks so skinny. She hasn't eaten anything for days."
Oh no.
No cat food.
And
Where's the banana? Do cats
Oh,
eat
yeah.
bananas?
Audrey, you have Autumn.
Autumn.
Autumn, you have photographic memory.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, I do.
There was something in the pantry. That could come in useful here.
Milk.
The milk. You spilled it on the floor.
I put the powder on the floor. The
Okay.
bone powder.
Yeah, you would know that there is some milk in the pantry.
So I think that I'm definitely going to go grab the milk and give it to Amy to see if she wants to give it to her cat.
Yeah, you guys are able to find a little old fancy saucer because you know that there are every old house has to have somewhere between 400 and 400 little old fancy saucers.
Absolutely.
You're able to put the milk in there. Gretel seems very happy. She's just lapping it all up. Hey, a life tip, guys out there, adult cats cannot actually digest milk. So it was amazing, but they found lactose-free milk
Yes.
Yeah.
in the old old
Absolutely.
fridge.
Yeah, they found some strawberry milk.
Be careful with your animals, folks.
Yeah. We do not condone.
Amy is just about in tears. She's so relieved.
Aw.
She says,
We really should
"Thank
get out
you
of here.
so much. I never would have been able to rescue Gretel on my own."
Oh, that'd be
And
really bad.
Yeah.
she says, "I think we should get out of here before something
Absolutely.
worse
Absolutely,
shows
we
up."
should.
So as you guys make your way back through the peculiar parlor and out onto the front porch, Amy talks to you one more time and says, "You've helped me so much. I just hope that someday I can return the favor." And then she utters some strange words.
Uh-oh.
Bro, I knew
And
it.
No.
in
I
a
knew
puff
it.
of smoke, she and Gretel vanish into thin air.
Oh.
I knew she
You
was
rescued
evil.
her.
And that is the end of tonight's adventure.
Oh, man. Yay.
That was good. That was good.
That's really good. Hey, we gotta get a cat.
Yeah, I knew she was evil.
What would you have done with that
Well,
banana?
I don't know that she's
I have no
evil.
idea.
I think she's magical.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Maybe she's a ghost girl.
I still
Maybe
don't
she's a
trust
good
witch
witch.
girl.
You don't know.
Well,
I still don't trust.
Now, you might be thinking, this is a fun story game, but am I really cut out to run a story like this? Well, I'm going to give you a little behind the scenes view of what's going on because Pop Fiction Games has made it very easy for the storyteller. For every episode, you are given this little booklet here. And this booklet contains some instructions and basically a guide to follow every step of the way. So it will give you the major plot beats. Like they find the safe in the study. They need something warm to open it with. There's a skeleton in the basement. There's a bone in the cauldron. All that stuff is just there for you. And in fact, slotted into each one of these rooms is a little cheat sheet. And it contains a description of the room. It tells you what's found in each spot. So you don't have to do a whole lot of prep. You don't have to make up a whole lot of things yourself. A lot of it is just reading off the cards. But feel free to improvise as much as you want to keep things fun and to, allow your players to think of out-of-the-box ideas and run with it. But there are 8 scenarios in the base game, each one of them prepared for you, and there's another 12 coming to Kickstarter soon.
thank you guys for joining us tonight as we played The Shivers by Pop Fiction Games. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and check this out on Kickstarter. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.